Elle McMahon, and today I will be presenting to you Patrick Henry's speech. No man thinks more highly than I do of the patriotism, as well as the abilities of the very noble gentlemen who have just addressed the House. But different men often see the same subject in different lights, and therefore I hope it is not thought disrespectful to those gentlemen if, entertainingly as I do, opinions of a character so very opposite to them. I shall speak forth my sentiments freely and without reserve. This is no time for ceremony. The question before the House is one of awful moments to this country. For my own part, I consider it nothing less than a question of freedom or slavery. Should I keep back my opinion at such a time through fear of giving offense? I should consider myself as guilty of treason towards my country and of an act of disloyalty towards the majesty of heaven, who I revere above all earthly kings. For my own part, whatever anguish of spirit it may cause, I am willing to know the whole truth, to know the worst, and to provide for it. For I have but one lamp by which my feet are guided, and that is the lamp of experience. I know of no way of judging the future, but by the past. And judging by the past, I wish to know what there has been in the conduct of the British ministry for the last 10 years to justify those hopes with which gentlemen have been so pleased to solicit succor. Is it that insidious smile with which our petition has been lately received? Trust it not, sir. It will prove a snare to your feet. Suffer not yourself to be betrayed with a kiss. Ask yourselves how this gracious reception of our petition comports with these warlike preparations which cover our waters and darken our lands. Are fleets and armies necessary to work of love and reconciliation? Have we shown ourselves so unwillingly that force must be brought in to win back our love? I ask, gentlemen, sir, what means this martial array, if its purpose not be to force us under submission? They are meant for us. They cannot be meant for no other. They are sent over to bind and reverent upon us those chains with which the British ministry have been so long forging. And what have we to oppose them? Shall we try argument? Sir, we have been trying for the last 10 years. Have we nothing new to offer on this subject? Nothing? Sir, we have done everything that could be done to avert the storm. We have petitioned. We have remonstrated. We have supplicated. We have prostrated ourselves before the throne. We have employed its interposition to arrest the tyrannical hands of the Parliament and the ministry. Our petitions have been cited. Our remonstrations have produced additional violence and insult. Our supplications have been disregarded, and we have been superb with contempt from the foot of the throne. And in vain after these things may we indulge upon the fond hope of peace and reconciliation. There is no longer any room for hope. If we wish to be free, if we mean not basely to abandon the noble struggles with which we have been so long engaged, then we must fight. I repeat it, sir, we must fight! An appeal to arms and to the God of hosts is all that is left us. They tell us, sir, that we are weak, unable to cope with so formidable an adversary. But when shall we be stronger? Will it be the next week or the next year? Shall it be when we are totally disarmed and a British guard shall be stationed in every house? Shall we gather strength by irresolution and inaction? Shall we acquire the means of effectual resistance by lying supinely on our back and hugging the desolate phantom of hope until our enemies have bound us hand and foot? Sir, we are not weak if we make a proper use of the means which the God of nature has placed in our powers. 3 millions of people armed in the holy cause of liberty, and in such a country as that which we possess, are invincible by any force with which the enemy can send against us. Besides, sir, we shall not fight our battles alone, for there is a just God who precedes over the destinies of nations, and who will raise up armies to fight our friends, to fight